What's your passion? Don't tell me you ain't got a passion. I ain't going for it. You got a passion? What is it? Have you got a passion besides watching porn or playing video games? What is it? Because I want to hear about it. Because listen, every person alive has a passion. And I ain't going for people telling me they don't have a passion because they're lying. You're lying to yourself. Maybe you're thinking, I can't do it because it's not going to make me money. I can't do it because I can't start a business from it. Forget about that. Forget about the money. Forget about starting a business. Okay? Because this is about getting off NoFap. Alright? Now maybe you can use your passion to create a business. That's amazing. You can use your passion to make money. Okay? That's incredible. But right now, what we're doing is we're using this passion to get off NoFap. That is your main goal, to use a passion to get off NoFap. Now, why is a passion so important? A passion is so important because what happens is when you go on NoFap and you stop watching porn and you stop jacking off, you have this gap. Okay, you have this gap in your life. So it's like you lost your best friend, it's like you lost your girlfriend, and that gap needs to be filled. So what you do is you fill that with your passion. Because listen, let me tell you something. Let me be straight with you. If you don't fill that gap, you're gonna feel depressed, you're gonna feel lonely, and the chances are you're gonna go back to porn. So you have to fill that gap with your passion. Okay, because what I found is a lot of guys that run NoFap, they have no passion. They don't have a lot of friends. And they feel real lonely and they feel depressed. So finding this passion will get rid of your depression and get rid of your loneliness, or it will lessen it at least, and it will stop you going back to porn. But you can't find your passion. I hear you. So you're saying you don't have a passion. Like I said, I don't believe you. But what I want to do today is show you a few ways to find your passion. Now, the first way is this. Sit down and think about that one thing that you do where you just lose track of time. So it could be 2 o'clock and the next time you look at your watch, it's 4 o'clock. That is your passion. What's that thing that you can do where your friend might say to you, hey, listen, there's this unbelievable, this stunning woman outside. And you're like, oh, whoa. Let me just finish this first. And then I'll come with you. That's your passion. All right. Now, there's other ways to find your passion, but I put that on my video that's on my Patreon page. All right. Now, it's really important to sit down and think about it. What is that passion? That thing that lights your brain up anytime someone mentions it. Okay. That is your passion. That thing where you just lose track of time. That's your passion. Okay. Now that will fill that gap in your life. So anytime you feel those triggers and you feel those urges, you just do your passion. Now, it's really important to use your heart and not your head on this one, because your head will be telling you, oh, why are you doing this? You're just wasting time. You know, you're not making money out of it. But listen, how much time do you waste jacking off? Do you make any money jacking off the porn? No. So on this one, use your heart and not your head. Okay? Now, for my die-hard NoMas fans, what I'm doing today is a competition. Okay? So what I want you to do is this. In the comments below there, I want you to write down your passion. And then next week, I'm going to pick one and then I'm going to say your name in the video. And what you get from that is you get to ask me one question and I will do a video on it. And also, you get 1 month free on my Patreon page. Now, my Patreon page, that is something worth checking out. Because if you're having any kind of dysfunctions, PIED, ED, all these dysfunctions, I've got videos on all them and they're exclusive to Patreon. So those videos I'm not putting on YouTube. You also get to communicate with me more as well. So I'll be able to help you on this NoFap journey. Alright, so it's definitely worth checking out, but it's a small fee, but you get a lot out of it. Alright, so remember what I said. If you're still having problems finding your passion, then check out part 2 on the Patreon page. Alright, but this video should be enough. It should be enough. I ain't going for it. Don't tell me you haven't got passion. Every single person walking this earth has a passion. Alright, so it's that thing that you do where you just lose track of time. You just lose complete track of time. That could be dancing, that could be singing, that could be sports, that could be designing video games. Okay, now that brings me to an important point. Not video games, not playing video games. Maybe designing video games, but not playing video games. Okay, because playing video games messes with your dopamine. Okay, if you're playing too many video games, and what we're doing is we're going away from artificial to reality. Okay, so while you're on this NoFap, try to stay away from video games. Okay, and go out into reality. So anything that's not video games is cool. So it could be, like I said, it could be writing, it could be dancing, it could be singing, it could be playing sports, it could be watching sport, going out and watching sports. So there's so many things. So I ain't going for you saying you haven't got a passion. So like I said, sit down, think about it. Alright? Now, this is Mr. NoMas. So thanks for watching. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Peace.